Welcome back, ladies and gents. I'm your host, CenterStrain01, to Chapter 2-3, the final checkpoint of Chapter 2, which means the village is almost over. Hopefully you guys enjoyed or are enjoying the walkthrough so far. Make sure you turn all notifications on. It is very important to make sure you are up to date on when live streams happening as well as when new videos are released. And I really do hope you're enjoying the walkthrough. So we're just going to go around and pick up everything that we can here. As you can see, we've got still plenty of things left. We're actually getting quite full. So we need to do a little bit of management, and we are going to start doing some of that management in the next chapter. But right now, we just need to make a little bit of space for a few things that are going to happen in this video. We have a boss fight coming up, so we're just going to make a little bit of space, kind of move things around a little bit. At some point, you always need to do a little bit of maintenance, unless you're just going with a very minimal setup. But if you have collected things over time, you're going to want to do a little maintenance every now and then just to make sure that when things come in, you know what's going on and you're not too overwhelmed. Here, there's not going to be anything else we're going to be really picking up outside, just a few things here and there. Obviously, some money and some TMP ammo. And I know you might be thinking, why am I picking up all this TMP ammo? Or why have I picked up rifle ammo? Well, that's because we're going to be using it in the next chapter. So you want to make sure that you click right here. There are two different directions you can go in. The left direction has you fight against 2 chainsaw females and a bunch of villagers. However, the right section allows you to face off against 1 El Gigante, and it's very easy, and you can usually get by this El Gigante in less than, maybe 15 seconds. So go ahead and head straight forward, and the cutscene will begin.
Leon!
Immediately turn around, and we're going to take out the chains. If you aim a little higher, sometimes you can get 2 in 1. You're going to tell Ashley to wait now. If you do so, it's going to change El Gigante's pattern, and he'll do a slower hit coming through, which will give you a little bit more extra time. Here, as you can see, we need to do a little bit of maintenance, so we're going to go ahead and actually just take out that. Now, another thing we could have done is actually mix it in with the other 2 green, so we have 3 green, but it's not a big deal, as I said. We're going to tell her to follow us again. We're going to grab the old key, and we should have plenty of time to get to the next section without El Gigante messing with us. Very easy to get through. I mean, you're going to be able to do this on your first time, most likely. As long as you tell Ashley to wait exactly when you saw me, then you should have no problems getting through without even worrying. Go ahead and use the key. In this section here, there is a merchant to the left, so if you want, you can sell a few items, whatever. But we don't need to just yet, as we're going to do all of our selling and see our merchant in the beginning of the next chapter, which a lot of stuff is coming up in Chapter 3, so you're definitely going to make sure you take a look at that, as Chapter 3 is the castle, so therefore it's going to be tough. So I can't wait to tackle that with you guys. Here we've got a little bit of marksman shooting. Now, if you had a rifle, obviously you could use a rifle, but why waste a rifle when you don't need to? Now, notice how, depending on how you look or what you do with Ashley, she will change things. So if you tell her to wait, it'll zoom in. If you tell her not to wait, it'll zoom out, and then she'll give you a little fist bump. But I recommend that you I just wanted to show off the fist bump because I think it's hilarious. So tell her to wait, that way you have a more zoomed in shot. I mean, it's already hard enough as it is to aim in this game. So do your best, and it doesn't matter if you waste ammo or not, because you've got so much ammo and you're not really going to be using it anymore. So one more guy to take out here. You can barely see him there. It can be a little tough to shoot. Once you've done that, then that's all of the technical, cannon fodder enemies you're really going to be taking out, except for the truck in the final section. So what we have next is a boss fight. So I'm going to go ahead and explain the boss fight before we even get there. At this point, we're just going to make our way to the boss fight. It's just a beeline straight there.
Wait, follow me.
So once you do get there, I mean, you could do it now or you could do it later. It's up to you. You're going to want to go ahead and equip your incendiary grenade. That's why I've been picking those things up. You should have, if you've done everything that I've done, you should have a total of 4, with a possibility of having 5, depending on if you shot the bird's nest right in front of the church. But I didn't do that because we didn't need to have it. I mean, we already have plenty enough. You're going to get one more inside here. So it's going to take a total of 4 incendiary grenades on the 60 frames per second edition. And the fourth one that you throw is going to be a mixed combination between incendiary and you're going to blow up the canister. So do exactly what I do when you see it. Other than that, it's pretty self-explanatory. Just follow what I do to a T.
You better stay outside. Ashley, go hide.
Yeah.
Hasta luego.
As you can see, that boss fight just goes super, super quick. So it's really as soon as the cutscene ends, you already want to be holding down LT and RT, and it'll automatically throw the first one. Immediately go to the right. Make sure you stay to the right far enough so that you don't actually get damaged from the fire. As soon as you turn around, grab the second incendiary grenade, then do a quick 180, and then throw it again right at his feet. After that, there'll be another cinema. As soon as that cinema is done, you already should be holding LT and RT to throw the next one. And then you want to go all the way back in the corner, wait until his head part actually comes down. Once that happens, make sure that you're aiming in between him and the barrel, and then that's it. Fairly easy to do, and you shouldn't have any problems with that boss fight. Now there is going to be another green herb that we're going to pick up at the beginning of Chapter 3, which we can mix with that to give ourselves a total of 5 upgrades already in our health. So we haven't even used them. At some point I'm just waiting until we take our first damage. And then once I actually take my first damage, then I'm going to start using them, and then we'll get our health all the way up to max for better. Because I don't expect us to get through this entire walkthrough without taking any damage. I mean, I'm obviously going to try, but I can't say that it's going to happen because it's only going to get tougher from here. There were a lot of tough parts in the village section, but let me tell you, Castle is no joke, so it's going to be completely tough, especially going up against some of the flying creatures. Is going to be really tough not to take just random damage. So that's why you want to make sure you have yourself plenty of flash grenades for those enemies, and you're going to have plenty of health. So here we're just going to be running all the way to that first section when we came and entered, and we're going to be using the eye to open the door. But there you go. I mean, this is pretty much only one more section in the village area, and then that is it. We are completely done with Chapter 2, so we finished both Chapter 1 and 2, and then we're going to be moving on to Chapter 3. So again, the videos will come out after the live streams. I'll do the live streams for the chapter, then I'll take that, create the videos for it, and then we can continue on from there. So you guys can expect, my goal is to have a video every single day for Resident Evil 4. That's my goal, and hopefully I'll be able to stick to it. But here you're going to want to move forward until you trigger the cutscene. Once you do that, go back. You can either go for a headshot or you can just shoot the truck 5 times. But you could probably get a headshot like this. Pretty easy to do. Wait here, because there is going to be a lot of money that you can pick up right there. And then you're good to go. There's going to be a lot of enemies that spawn in behind you, so you're just going to run up. But I feel like, you know what? I think we're done with Ashley. We're just going to leave her behind here. So this is where we decided that we're going to just save ourselves and let her get caught, you know? Aw, crap.
On the other side of the bridge.
Yeah.
I got it. You take that one.
Okay.
Ready? Come on.
Yeah.
There you have it, ladies and gents. Hopefully you are enjoying the walkthrough so far. It has been my pleasure to bring it to you. Again, if there's anything I need to do to make these videos better, please let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, make sure you join our Discord. That is where you can get in contact with us, talk to us, play games with us as we do different multiplayer live streams and stuff like that. So thank you guys so much for the support. Follow us on Twitter as well, CenterStrain01. Love you guys. And of course, I'll see you next time. Peace out.